guys, PennyFinderFan here, and today I am doing one of those tier list videos, because, I've been looking on the internet, and I keep on seeing in my sub box, tier list, and I thought it'd be great to do a coin US currency / dollar tier list, and most of these have been fast food restaurant or food related. And, I've been to fast food restaurants like Wendy's, McDonald's, and Zaxby's, but, like, I'm not really a food guy, so, I thought it'd be funner to do, currency, so that's what we have here. So, yeah, let's get started. So, I think right off the bat, we have to start with the penny, because, if you watch my channel, it's going to be pretty obviously in the S tier. And I think it's the only one deserving of that tier since the impact the penny has had on me. So, that's probably going to be the only one there. But as for the rest of these tiers, we're going to kind of start from the bottom. So, I think so let's start off with F tier. So, first of all, I think everyone knows that I really don't like nickels. Nickels is definitely in F tier. F tier is just, I'm not sure if there's anything that nickels bring to the table, because you see, nickels, they look a lot like a quarter, but they are a fifth of the value, and there really isn't a lot of people who are like, oh, I like to collect nickels. Nobody likes collecting nickels, and while I'll pick one up if I ever see one, it ain't gonna be one I store in my collection. So, yeah, to start off the bat, nickels. And dimes. We're doing with F tier. F tier, I guess we'll just go with each one. So dimes are pretty nice. I like dimes, and I don't think they're amazing, but I think they're a C tier. They're a C tier. I'm pretty happy with that. I know a lot of people don't like dimes, but I kind of think they're the smallest in size, which I think is kind of odd because a penny is 1 cent and it's bigger, so that's kind of one of my main complaints. But other than that, if it wasn't for that, it'd probably be in B tier. And dimes you can get to 100, which I really like, because there's certain coins where just, you add them all up and you don't get 100, which is dumb. But nickels, not nickels, no. Dimes you can do that with, so that's why I like dimes. And they're just easy to divide and count and stuff like that, so, yeah. And you kind of like pennies, because put the 1 in the middle, so, yeah, dimes. So, quarters, I like quarters a lot. I do like quarters, that's a B tier. Because when you find a quarter, you feel good. You don't feel like your day has been the best day ever, but, yeah. I'm actually gonna move both of these down, quarter to C tier, and this to D tier, because a quarter is more average, and a dime is lower than average, in my opinion, and I feel like we need more room at the top, so, yeah. Quarter in C tier, dime in D tier, yeah. Next we got the half dollar. I don't really like the half dollar. Not too much. It's better than a nickel, but worse than a dime. Because they're rare, and if I find one, I'm gonna be like, oh, a half dollar. That's cool. But honestly, it's 50 cents. You got 2 of those and you got $1. It's like you went half the mile, just go the full way. And that's the reason why I think the Liberty coin, the $1 coin is better. I think I have only one of these, but, I just don't see the reason for Liberty coin. Like, I much rather have a dollar as a coin. I think coins are more versatile, they're more reliable, and they'll last longer. But the fact is that the dollar bill is so iconic that nobody uses Liberty coins, and you're just gonna keep it collecting dust in your closet. Now, for a collector like me, that's no problem, but for somebody who's out on the road, that's just a dollar kind of wasted, because they're just gonna put it in their closet and forget about it. So, I don't know. It's kind of on the same level as a dime. What next? $1 bill. I think that's a good B. You know, it's a dollar bill. It's you know, as I said, iconic. Everyone knows what a dollar bill is. It's the standard that's set for coins in dollars. And there's nothing really wrong with it. I mean, I like George Washington. I don't know much about him, but you know, he was first president, and well, I think $1 is a good number, because I like ones. They're kind of like pennies. You know, brother from another currency type. Next we got $2 bills. $2 bills, A tier, definitely. Now, I know I had the complaint about the Liberty coin and how they're rarer, so you don't really use them. But the thing with $2 bills is that there's not another type of like, you can't get $2 as one single bill, except for the $2 bill. You can't get a $2 coin, as far as I know. And it's just kind of special, because you can't make $2 worth out of bills unless you use 2 ones, and 2 ones, who cares? It's amazing. It's the only way you can get a 2 with bills, except for 2 $1 bills. And with all these bills left, it's kind of special. You don't really see $2 bills too often, so it's kind of a treat, because they're still in circulation, as far as I know. So it's, you still get them every now and then, and go, oh, get all giddy, because you found a $2 bill. So that's where that stands. $5 bill, you know, this might be controversial, but I think I'm gonna put it in D tier, because, you know, no, I think it goes in C tier. C tier. Because $5 bills, I like counting by fives. And I was thinking about putting it in D because it's relation with nickels, same sort of 5, but Abraham Lincoln is the same person on the penny. And for that, I think it deserves to be raised up 1. And so, next, we got the $10 bill. I think I'm gonna put that in B. No, I'm putting that in D, cause it's $10, and I don't think that, you know, the person on the $10 bill who is, it isn't too significant, if you know what I'm saying. It's just like, okay, so what? It's just, I don't know, there really isn't much to say. It's just a $10 bill, and that's pretty much all I got to say on it. Yeah. Although, to be fair, the person on it, I think, no, never mind, it doesn't deserve that. Yeah, I'm sticking with D. $20 bill is next. I'm sorry, but that is F tier. F tier all the way. $20 bills, you cannot make 100 with it. And I think that's the only dollar bill that you cannot do that with. Which is really, really dumb. Really dumb. And let me ask you, what did Jackson do for our country? You got Abraham Lincoln, George, and you got Franklin. Yeah, the point I'm trying to make is that, what did he do? What did Jackson do? You know, it doesn't really make any sense to me. Is that what I'm trying to get at? So yeah. Next up we got $50 bill, and this is really tough. $50 bill. It's definitely better than a 20. Is it better than a 10 though? I'd say it's about on par with a $10 bill. one thing I like about the $50 bill is my uncle always used to say that he looked like my dad, but other than that, it's just a $50 bill, so, I mean, you get to, it's kind of like what I said with, the half-dollar. You're already halfway there, just go the extra mile and make it to 100, which that is what we're ending off with, the $100 bill, and I'm gonna put that in B tier. Actually, I'm gonna put that in A tier, because the thing with the $100 bill is that when you get that $100 bill, you feel very accomplished. It's the one bill that has a lot of weight, and I think everyone has those experiences of, you get a card given to you for your birthday or Christmas or Kwanzaa or whatever you celebrate, and you're about to open it up, and out slides a $100 bill before you're able to even open it, and you just don't know what to think. It's like, oh my god, $100, I can buy, that's like 100,000 pennies, is what I'm trying to say, and it's just it is the most valuable dollar bill in the basic set, so, that's why it's an A tier. It's, enough said, everyone, when you see a $100 bill, young and old, just love it. And while it isn't as useful at younger parts, and like when you have to do less currency, it gets you to places fast, and I don't see the $100 bill going out of circulation anytime soon. Now, I do feel bad for people in retail. I feel like they'd probably lower it down to a D or a C, because anytime they get a $100 bill, they gotta break it up and they lose half the money in the register. And that sucks. That really does. But, it's, for me, because I don't have that experience, I think it's an A. And so, yeah, and that's what I have to say with my tier list, and, I think that's gonna do it for today, folks. So, thanks for tuning in. This is PennyFinderFan, and keep calm and penny on.